Cambridge, a university. Ancient buildings with perfect lawns where only fellows may walk. The River Cam runs through its centre, bearing punts full of tourists and graduates celebrating their success. Cambridge, the least equal city in the UK, where the poorest 20% of residents hold just 2% of the wealth. Home to children who have never seen the river that gives the town its name. COVID-19 has driven these divisions deeper. More than 2,500 Cambridge households have been made homeless or threatened with eviction since the start of the pandemic. During that time, the University of Cambridge has raised £2 billion. Grand walls of extravagantly carved stone and imposing ancient gates divide the town from the gown. These beautiful barriers symbolise how exclusive land ownership lies at the core of these inequalities. A recent Guardian report estimated that Cambridge and Oxford universities own about 126,000 acres, valued at approximately £3.5 billion, more land than is owned by the Church of England. What land do these institutions own and why? Who can access this land and who benefits from it? What is the responsibility of students, teachers and researchers who work in such institutions? How can we help answer these questions and challenge prohibited access? Some are seeking out cracks in the monolithic walls of power, opening up archives, collecting evidence of lost public rights of way, and mapping land ownership and access, using skills in geography and geoscience. Uneven land ownership and access has produced and maintained fundamental inequalities. Acknowledging this is the first step towards repair and enacting alternative futures. It's time to open the gates.
Hi, I'm Camilla.
Hi, I'm Elsa.
And we work together on the Accessing Land Justice project.
And this was a project that allowed us to think about how to engage geoscience and geography students in thinking about questions of land justice on a local level, and to bring together community-engaged research with these questions.
We also wanted to think about what our responsibilities were as members of one of the UK's largest landowning institutions, the University of Cambridge.
And we really enjoyed working with Jude and Suzie on this project in order to produce a film that would get people to think critically around university land ownership in Cambridge and beyond.
So the aim of this film ultimately is that it's going to be included as part of a curriculum that we've been developing on introducing undergraduates and young people to ideas of land access and land justice in the UK and further afield. We hope you enjoy the film. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Jude Montague.
Hello, I'm Suzie Hanna.
We're the creatives on this project, and it was fascinating to get this insight into Cambridge, both town and gown. And the first thing we did was we went to Cambridge and researched in the area, and the ink drawings came out of that visit.
So Jude's lovely ink drawings illustrating both the city and all the kind of no entry signs, all those hazards that you do encounter in the city. So I took those drawings and collaged and composited them and added animated sequences, developing an iconography to try and represent the kind of data that we were given.
The script was pretty dense, packing a lot of information into a short time, so it was the job of the soundtrack to try and inject a bit of emotion into it to keep people engaged and to go with the rather folksy style that we had developed.
So what we're hoping is that the film is fit for purpose, and that we've presented the script and the statistics in an aesthetically relevant way. And we hope that there's clear references to the broad sources that we were pointed to. So I think we'd really like to thank Elsa and Camilla.
Yes, such an interesting topic and one which was very dear to our hearts.
Yeah, cheers. I really like collaborating. The reason I like collaborating is because I have to deliver for someone else.
Very much. I like having somebody else that kind of...
Yeah, you need a mirror, you need a reflection, and you need somebody else valuing, well, I need somebody else to value what I'm doing. I want to work in a critical context, always.